This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has paid a rich tribute to Emirati women as the UAE observes Emirati Women's Day on Sunday, August the 28th. According to local dailies, describing them as partners in development, generation makers, mothers of martyrs and the pride of the nation, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed said, "We do not only empower women, but we empower the whole community through women." On his official Twitter account, Sheikh Mohammed noted that the Emirati women constitute 2/3 of government employees and university graduates and 1/3 of the cabinet. He concluded by describing the Emirati women as the most beautiful, the best and the strongest, and said, "Our state will remain stronger thanks to your diligence and perseverance. May Almighty Allah safeguard the mother of the nation for us and you." The Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan Foundation has distributed relief aid to 500 Sudanese families in Hamsh Khuraib area, 100 kilometers northeast of Kassala state. According to the Emirates news agency WAM, the move is part of the foundation's relief campaign to assist the victims of the torrential rains that devastated large parts of the Republic of Sudan. Sudanese officials were quoted in the report as saying that a number of families have been displaced as their villages have been damaged by the floods. They also thanked the efforts of the foundation for striving to alleviate the suffering of those affected, especially in Hamsh Khuraib, one of the key areas that contributed to the spreading of Islam in Africa. UAE Ministry of Energy has announced new prices of petrol for the month of September, registering an increase by 2 fils across all grades of fuel across the country. From the 1st of September, drivers will have to pay more for their fuel, which will now cost 1 dirham 75 for a litre of Super 98, 1 dirham 64 for Special 95, 1 dirham 57 for E+, an increase by 2 fils each over the current prices for the month of August. Diesel will cost 1 dirham 72 a litre, registering a fall of 2.27%. From less than $30 per barrel in January, oil prices moved up to just under $50 per barrel this month. The rise in prices comes as the cost of oil increased during the past month on the back of speculation of a potential OPEC production freeze. Members of OPEC are due to meet informally in Algeria next month on the sidelines of the International Energy Forum. Educators have welcomed the introduction of moral education to school curriculums as thousands of them prepare to return to the classrooms today. According to local reports, the initiative was announced by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces. It aims to promote ethics, personal and community growth, culture and heritage, civic education, as well as the rights and responsibilities in pupils. The report added that various school officials in the capital welcomed the initiative, which is tied to the school's rewards program that is aimed to recognize excellent pupils and those with strong sporting or musical abilities, as well as those who demonstrated kindness, empathy and tolerance. They urged pupils to take pride in the values of excellence, creativity, passion, respect and collaboration, saying that by following these values, the students are on their way to a successful future. Adding that the initiative will help young people to understand the important contribution they can and should make to society. The UAE Ministry of Health and Prevention has announced the reduction in prices of 762 drugs for a wide range of diseases, including cardiovascular and central nervous system disorders, with prices of some medicines effective from the 1st of September this year. As part of the Ministry of Health's 7th price reduction initiative for medicines, it was revealed that slashing of prices vary between 5% and 63%, and the new prices will be applicable on 657 innovative medicines beginning early next month, while prices for 105 medicines will be introduced from the 1st of January 2017. During the press conference, the Assistant Under-Secretary for Public Health Policy and Licensing at the Ministry, His Excellency Amin Hussein Al-Amiri, stated that this will be the last price reduction initiative for innovative medicines, which was launched in July 2011, and in the last 5 years, prices of over 8,725 pharmaceutical products have been reduced. Adding that this year's reduction was the second biggest after 2013, His Excellency noted that the campaign was being undertaken voluntarily by 39 international pharmaceutical companies. The market value of the price reduction of 657 medicines is estimated at 267 million dirhams, which will be helpful in supporting those patients who cannot afford these drugs.
We cover the majority of the innovated medicines, and we align now with the lowest GCC and as per the need. Strategically, we have those 57 international pharmaceutical companies. They have their scientific office here for the MENA region, which is Middle East, Northern Africa. And they have billions investing in the Emirates, and their logistic hub for MENA region, it's in Emirates. And therefore, we have a certain number of the drugs which slightly above the GCC, but this is very minimal. And this is as per their request. And we support the need of the patients, the need of the country, and the need of the pharmaceutical companies. We align with all the needs together. And we succeeded in that. Emirates became a model among the Middle East and Northern African countries, and the rest of the countries now, they are trying to copy United Arab Emirates that succeeded in initiatives to get voluntarily the reduction of the prices from the pharmaceutical companies.
While commenting on their role in the price reduction initiative, pharmaceutical companies attending the conference stated that this will also encourage other pharma companies to set up shop and invest in the UAE.
What is critical for us and what is very important is that we work together with the Minister of Health to ensure that patients have continuous access to safe and innovative medicines. And this is of utmost importance. Over the years, we have done a lot of initiatives in cooperation with the Ministry of Health to review some of our prices, to make these prices more affordable and accessible for patients. We are happy today that this is the 7th and last wave of price reductions. We believe with the Ministry of Health that these prices are fair prices, fair to the patient, fair to the payer, whether it's the insurance or and most of all, fair to the patients and for the manufacturers who provide these products.
Dubai will soon begin to start testing a new world-recognized pilot program to accurately measure carbon emissions in the Emirate to help officials build a healthier and sustainable green economy. The Dubai Carbon Centre of Excellence, which is a government body working to reduce emissions, is partnering with Enviromark, a New Zealand government-owned firm, to measure carbon emissions across public and private sectors to get an accurate snapshot of greenhouse gases in the air. Once collected, the new data will form a baseline from which Carbon Centre staff can plan new strategies to cut carbon dioxide under the Clean Energy Strategy 2050, which is a plan to make Dubai the city with the lowest carbon footprint in the world by 2050 and a global centre for clean energy and energy conservation. The new pilot will also help Dubai meet its commitments to last year's UN Climate Change Conference in Paris, COP21, when 195 countries agreed to limit temperature increases to 1.5 degrees Celsius in the century ahead to stave off global warming. The work is also part of the Dubai Carbon Abatement Strategy 2021, approved in December by the Dubai Executive Council to stem greenhouse gases by 16% by 2021. The carbon program, which was founded in New Zealand, is said to be the first globally recognized certification scheme accredited to ISO standards. And finally, in the bulletin, with the summer school holidays now officially drawn to a close, it is back to school season across the country as thousands of school children will be returning to their academic institutions. Sunday, August the 28th marks the first day of the academic year across the UAE, with many schools welcoming their students back after the summer holidays and many opening their doors for the very first time. Arcadia Preparatory School in Jumeirah Village Triangle is among the new schools that have opened across Dubai this academic year. Over 70 students have enrolled into the new school so far, with more students expected to join over the coming weeks as the school aims to attract students from upcoming neighbouring communities of Jumeirah Village Circle, JVT and IMPZ. According to the school principal, they are offering the national curriculum of England from Foundation Stage 1 all the way to Year 4, with plans to add a new year each year as the students progress. Fees for the new schools start from 42,000 dirhams per year for FS1 and 2 and reach up to 48,300 dirhams per year for years 1 to 6, which also includes what the school describes as enrichment learning program. Academic professionals have said that the parents have to play a leading role in assisting the students to adjust to their new routine and academic work.
I think, particularly for primary age children, they're pretty excited about getting back to school. Again, one of the key things as it being a new school, I think, is that we very much have formed and are forming a partnership with our parents. And I always say in all good schools, children's learning is impacted on mostly by the partnership. Do we have a strong partnership between home and school? And if we do, then children will flourish. If they know that we're on the same wavelength and want the same aims for their children and support each other, school and parents, then generally the school has the ability to flourish, and this one certainly does. We are at our core a British curriculum school, and we deliver the new English national curriculum to children, but we want education for our children to be so much more than just the core. We want it to be enriched, we want it to be exciting and fun, because our motto is about nurturing lifelong learning, and we see that we can do that by giving children exciting additional things to do within a school day. So a large part of what we've done is bring in what other schools might term after-school extracurricular activities. So bring those specialist coaches into our school day and don't charge parents any extra for them, and make it part of what we do and give parents choice in terms of some of the programs that we offer. We've also done some unique things like bring homework into the school day. Because of our longer day, we're able to do that to take the stress of homework away for parents.
Following the new opening, senior officials from the school revealed that there are plans to open an additional campus in the Al Furjan neighbourhood over the next few years. Looking ahead, developers also revealed that they plan to open a secondary school directly opposite the current campus by the year 2020.
The Jumeirah Village Triangle, with its proximity to Emirates Living, to Jumeirah Village Circle, to Emirates Road, to Dubai Sports City, to the Arabian Ranches, was really a prime area for us. And of course, we were aware that the road network was under development, which would connect Emirates Living to Jumeirah Islands, onto Jumeirah Park, and then onto Jumeirah Village Triangle. So really the encatchment area was very, very significant, and that played a critical role in our decision.